Hello, I'm Arturus and welcome back to Daggett. Well, you've driven through here many a time and you've probably seen this building and you've probably wondered, what was it? What was the original concept of the building? What was it later on? Who lived here? And so forth. The biggest concept stories I get back for a while, it was a house of ill repute. And there's other stories to it, and so forth, but welcome to Daggett. The house was still complete. There was somebody living here. It was one person. It was a woman, a tall lady. Her name was Pat. While she was living here, she worked as a custodian at Daggett School. Then she left here, moved to Yermo. She also worked for UP Railroad. I don't know what she did. And she bought a house up by the mountains there in Calico, and eventually got old and went to Utah or somewhere. But her name was Pat. That's all I remember. And she didn't have a car. She had a little motorcycle, a rabbit they called it, I think it was. And one time I asked her, is that a cat house? She smiled at me and just excused it. She didn't say no reaction to me. Just smiled, just nodded and walked away. So that was 1969 when this place was all complete. It was still beautiful. There is a lot of beauty in this desert, believe it or not, and it was here at that one time. The old shower that was there, you can't see now because it's all covered up with broken brick, had the Art Deco flooring in the floor. The beautiful colored pieces of glass or whatever the heck it was. It was a beautiful place. Somebody originally built something with a lot of pride. This is where you bury the bodies when they don't pay their cat bill. The stairway was on the back side of that wall, and it had a little porch up on top right there, and you would walk to the door. You can see what's existing of the archway of the door right there, and that's where you'd come into the second floor. But it also had a area on the other side of the interior wall, the middle wall, where you can go inside the same way. You see how them walls are sagging and falling in different directions. A good wind could just blow that one wall down and cause all kinds of destruction and hazard to people. But come by and visit this place and come up with your ideas of what you think all these other dwellings were, what that originally was for, if it was a family or whatever. There's a lot of history here west of Daggett. So for all of you out there that are into metal detecting, I'm sure there's been one or two people that's coming through here and have tried their luck finding treasure. Maybe you'll be the person that will find treasure, if there's treasure to be found here. And I believe somewhere somebody forgot something or left it here in a hurry. Look what I found. Daggett t-shirt. I belonged to the Lions Club for 27 years, and back in the 80s, early 80s, we had a Pioneer Day thing, and we had these made up, Daggett t-shirt. And I found this the other day, and I thought I'd tell everybody, it's not a myth. These are here. Here they are. Anyway, we're going to have some made up, and for sales and for little tricky giveaways every once in a while. And the contest will be, who gives me the funniest story, anecdote, or something that catches my attention will win this or one like this.